let's freaking do this. Whew! Alright, excitement, excitement. Well, let's just go ahead, right? Everyone in the restaurant, perhaps? No.
A few more questions, please.
Let me see that.
Do you know anything about a locked room at Atlas with mirrors in it?
Not off the top of my head, no. I think that's a question for Ryan.
Yes, I can, Larian.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Yes, let's make a save. There we go. Game is saved. I'm not sure if there's a bad ending either, but I would like to avoid it if possible. Okay, she doesn't know anything about that. Let's go down the street. Let's go down one more. Oh! Oh! Huh? Uh-huh. Well, first let's go and see if Ghost Girl is home. She's not. Alright, let's go and bust down the door and see what James has been cooking up for us here.
Ask you a couple more things, please.
Wait, I couldn't ask about the weird boxes you just received? Come on. What? Oh, did he store them up the farm, maybe? Alright.
That's it for the time being, thank you.
I didn't have anything to ask you, as it turns out. But I'm going to snoop around a little bit. You won't mind, I'm sure. Any hidden things here? Any contraband? Please say yes. Oh, yes. What is this? What?
So James is interested in poppy pods, is he?
Oh.
He's got some explaining to do.
Yeah. Opium, eh? Well, oh, James. Magic mint and opium. If you weren't so incredibly creepy and suspicious all the time, I wouldn't have looked up here, you know.
A few more questions, if you don't mind. What can you tell me about several boxes of dried poppy pods in the greenhouse back there?
Feel free to take some if you want.
What are they for, James?
Decoration? Why?
Decoration.
There's a big market for them among the over 70s.
So what are you doing with them?
Selling them to grannies.
Okay, James, let's just cut to the chase. Are you extracting opium from them?
Me? I can honestly say I've never done anything like that, Inspector.
Sure about that.
Scout's honour.
And who was the guy delivering them?
A friend. Someone gave them to him. He asked me if I wanted them. I said I'd have a look and see if I liked them.
You just thought you'd have a look? No particular reason?
I'm a plant scientist, that's what I do.
Have you ever sold them to anyone else?
I only got them a few minutes ago.
In the past. You know Kate's body had opium in the blood when it was found?
No, I didn't. Hey, that's nothing to do with me.
Let's hope not.
Well, So she was hopped up on all the drugs she could find, probably. Somebody used for decoration, selling pods to pensioners. I don't think so. Never extracted opium from the pods. Pods from a friend who didn't want them. I mean, you have already kinda, you know, said that you're trading in hallucinogenics, you know. I like the ominous church bells in the background. Doesn't grow any. Well, he hasn't grown the poppies. He got them, so I guess that's pots used for decoration. Well, we can try the drug thing, I guess. Let's see here. I'm thinking, Something is at the farm delivered by an unknown man. I could try friend delivery person. Yeah, no. No, that's too flimsy for this game. Bit pods though. Yes. Alright, thanks James. I might be back later. I don't see any
Thank
obvious
you.
contradictions
Probably
at the
be back
moment.
later.
You fucking drug pusher. Yeah, everyone in this town everyone is taking drugs. Except a few people who take no drugs, and it's a fucking mess.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
Oh, this is gonna be great. All of these things I have to ask the old man. Oh boy. Oh boy. Alright, let's settle in and get ready for this shit.
When did Ryan begin to suffer from arthritis?
Ryan doesn't suffer from arthritis.
Really?
The only thing that Ryan suffers from is a pathetic inability to deal with any kind of discomfort. He pulled his back sometime last year. Since then, he's going around telling everybody he suffers from arthritis.
I thought he had medication for it.
Oh, he only has medication because his GP, who is almost as dysfunctional as he is, keeps prescribing it for him.
So you don't believe he really has arthritis?
Not at all.
Well, that's weird. Pulled his back, but he said he had it in his hands. Are you an addict to more than alcohol, Ryan?
Do you know who this is? Dean Hayfield, Aztec.
Sorry, never heard of him. We have some prisoner of a sort who does our IT. Large guy. No manners.
I would shoot him if it weren't for those moral anachronistics.
Seen this before anywhere?
No.
Yes, he's blinking for the first time ever.
And what do you know about Simon's laptop being stolen from Atlas?
No, I wasn't happy about it.
What did you do about it?
Ryan paid a con man to install a complicated CCTV system at twice the price that it would probably have cost. Seemed to do the trick, though. We haven't had a theft since.
Stole a CCTV system, no thefts have happened. Well, you kinda stole things, though, right? Can I just add that? No. Would be interesting to have access to that CCT system. Did we get that as a... No, we didn't get that as a conversation piece, sadly. No thefts have happened since. Was something else stolen since that laptop disappeared? Yeah, I don't think there's anything here regarding that, sadly. Oh well. Oh well. Let's ask what this.
Can you tell me about the room with the mirrors at Atlas? The one with the combination lock?
How did you get in there?
I was given the code for the combination.
By Ryan?
Well, nobody else is allowed to know the code, are they?
And not in theory.
So how's the room used on the course, then?
It's a meditation room where the students can reflect on themselves, literally.
And what about the CD?
Well, that helps too. It's part of the program.
So you send the students into the room, they put the CD on, they stare into the mirrors. And how long does this last for?
Until the CD finishes or they fall asleep. What else would you like to know?
Okay.
What do you know about poppy pods?
Poppy pot?
Ever come across anyone selling them, using them?
No.
Oh. Ah, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Surely there is something here. Right? No? Okay. Okay. Yes, the poppy pots are actual body snatchers. Well, I think the auto-hypnosis at Atlas is definitely a contradiction to the mirror room here. But again, I don't really have the correct snippet to go for. Well, okay, let's go and
that's all
ask
for the
our
moment. Thank you.
resident drug master. Well, my other resident drug master, Simon. Anything behind the house? No. Okay. Anything up here? No.
Couple more questions, if that's okay.
Odd question, but have you ever seen anyone handling dried poppy pods?
Poppy pods? As in, for opium? No. Though James did have opium tea once, I think.
Where did he get it from?
Oh, I don't know. I didn't ask. James does his own thing.
What does opium tea taste like?
I don't know. I didn't try it.
Really?
I didn't want to risk it, did I? But I went to hospital once. I had codeine and I went into anaphylactic shock. The doctor said it was an opium derivative, apparently, so...
Allergic to opiates, but you took morphine. I guess, is morphine not an opiate? I think it is.
Aha.
Yep.
You and Kate took morphine in the mirror room. That's what you said, isn't it?
Yeah.
But you're allergic to opiates, Simon. Opium. You didn't take the morphine at all, did you?
Well, no, I didn't. Kate did, though.
I thought you were trying to outdo each other. That was the point, wasn't it?
We weren't trying to outdo each other as such.
We were trying to do each other.
Ryan wanted me to test Kate. To see how far she would go to be prime candidate.
What candidate?
Prime candidate. It means the best person in the group, basically.
What do you mean, test her?
But you do it in pairs. One person's the tester, it's me. And the other person's the...
Victim?
Well, it's not like that. It's completely consensual. It's just boundary testing. Ryan wanted me to test Kate.
Because they thought she was the best student.
Well, maybe. I don't know. I just did what I was told, okay?
Except you decided to give her morphine. To break the law.
Well, I can't change that now, can I?
Well, she's dead,
She
you
didn't die
idiot.
of a morphine overdose, did she?
She died because she drowned. But she drowned for reasons that aren't clear.
Atlas seem to have this all neatly worked out. If Simon's telling the truth, Atlas are lighting the fuse and then retiring to a safe distance, letting students test themselves and push themselves to their limits while avoiding all comeback. Is this what happened to Kate?
It is certainly unraveling. Poor Simon. He had it so poorly constructed. The prime candidate. All right. Let's see here. Well, we're certainly getting somewhere here, which is interesting. Well, we should probably talk to
Be back later
Emma.
on, if that's okay.
Do tell me everything.
Do you know about the mirror room at Atlas?
The eyes.
Mirror room. No, I heard about it, but I think it was only for the students later on in the course. Something like that.
Yeah.
Strange question.
Not
Have
the
you ever
strangest
known of
you've
anyone
asked,
selling
honestly.
dried poppy pods?
Poppy pods. Don't think so. Isn't that opium?
Kind of. It's okay. Do you know what a prime candidate is at Atlas?
Yes, it's what every student wants to be. It's the best student. Apparently you get a great high-paid job afterwards. I don't think that really happens, though.
Did you know anyone in the running to be prime candidate?
What, like Simon? I don't think they picked Simon, to be honest. Well, he's got too many morals, and you can't have both at Atlas.
That face she makes. His prime candidate's morals are incompatible with Atlas. Okay. Yep. This certainly seems to add up to me. She wouldn't have known about any of this, honestly. Thank you.
Okay, that's it for now. Thank you.
Yes, Emma is really high all the time. Well. Oh, Ryan. I am here to put your balls in a vice grip and squeeze.
A few more questions, please. Thank
Until
you.
you squeal. Oh, yes.
Know anything about poppy pods? Come across anyone selling them or anything?
Poppy pods. Well, don't tell anyone, Inspector, but I hear that you can make opium out of those. Why do you ask?
Doesn't matter.
Poppy pots. It's a funny word. Well, tell me everything you know about this.
Now, tell me what a prime candidate is.
You're learning a lot, aren't you, Inspector? Prime candidates are simply the best students, the ones with the most potential.
And what benefits do they get from that?
Well, they get the top job.
Which is?
Well, we have a deal with various multinationals. We train students to be exceptional, truly exceptional. And they get a wonderful top job. It seems a very simple deal.
And how do you decide who the prime candidate is? Do you test students?
No.
Did you ever, say, ask Simon to test Kate, for instance?
Oh, you've actually been speaking to Simon, haven't you? I really wouldn't trust anything that Simon Thompson says. You know, he spent the best part of 2 months trying to undermine Kate. No. Now, Simon Thompson, it really isn't my place to speculate, but if you're looking for motives, Inspector, he certainly had a few motives. More than I.
A motive to kill her, do you mean?
Now, that's very interesting, Inspector. Well, that's up to you to decide.
Yes, I agree with Darth here. The plant scientist doesn't seem so crazy now in comparison to all of this. It is telling, though, that he might have thought the slave trade stuff that he said that was going on here is this, like what he's talking about here with the prime candidate. Oh, I got a very good job. Students aren't tested. Never asked Simon to test Kate. I would like to get Simon in here for this, honestly. Simon has been trying to undermine Kate. Students are never tested. No. Okay. Stolen from... yeah. No. And no, you don't really have arthritis now, but I can't press you about that, sadly. Sadly. Well... I mean, you're testing limits all the time, but that might not be what you meant when you said testing. Major part of the course. And why, like, this is obvious a contradiction here. I just can't get to the thing I need. Phrase. I've already done this though, right? Yeah. Okay, 3 months ago, Android course. I guess that's worth trying out, Andrew. Let's see here. Someone have been trying to undermine Kate. And this. Oh, okay. She was enjoying herself, even though she was being undermined. That is possible, I suppose. Okay, well, I don't have any obvious things here. I guess we could go and ask Simon again, although I doubt it's actually been updated much. Aptitude test plus students aren't tested? Maybe. Maybe. I can't select it though. There we go. No. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Well,
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Save? Sure, I can save. There we go. Anything here? No, of course not. Okay. Prime candidates. Can we go and actually press Simon for a few of the things we found here? Because it is fairly damning, honestly, what's going on here.
Ask you a couple more things, please.
Yes, that is correct. No. No, I can't press that. Okay.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Gonna invest this whole town in a bit, you know. Alright, let's ask Rebecca. Working our way back to Old Man Paul.
Just a few more questions, if you don't mind.
Do you know what a prime candidate is?
At Atlas, is the best student.
And what does that mean?
It means they get a guaranteed job with a very good salary. Well, that's the idea anyway.
But?
Mostly they aren't up to it.
What happens then?
They get sacked.
Prime candidates are the best students. Prime candidates get a guaranteed job with good salary. Most students aren't up to the job. Failed prime candidates. Sack, yeah. Excuse me.
What do you know about poppy pods?
Go on.
Ever come across anyone trying to sell them or anything like that? Maybe even in here?
Not that I remember.
So it is possible that Kate got the prime candidate job and got sacked and then drowned herself, but that seems to be fairly quick, right? Nah.
That's all for the moment, thank you.
Seems unlikely. Okay, let's work our way back to Paul.
Ask about a few more things, please.
What are prime candidates?
The best of the bunch. The peaches.
And so what does it mean to be a prime candidate?
Success. We have a special relationship with many major international companies. We provide them with our best students. And they get an instant job.
And what do you get out of it?
Well, it's a little kickback. It's just business, Inspector.
Peaches. I can eat peach for hours. And if you know where that quote is from, good on you. Prime candidates are the best students. Prime candidates given a well-paid job. Atlas receive kickback payments. I guess also the kickbacks explain how Ryan could like buy that incredibly fancy and super expensive Ferrari. Possibly spoke to her. I haven't shown them the code on the back of them. Yes, they are the Gherkin. They are literally hiring crazy cultists. Well, I don't see any direct contradictions here either. Kid was drunk and Kid was the best student. Yeah, I think we have pressed him on that before, Larian, and he was like, well, I can't stop her. Yeah. They are the best students, yes. Yeah, they send the best students who immediately gets sacked. And they get some money for the trouble still. That is super fishy. You would think that the corporations would be kind of like, no, I don't think so. Because someone with drunk with opium, you can be quite out there if you take opium, I do believe. Might be mistaken for drunkenness. Not sure. I have never tried opium myself. Yes, that might indeed be the case. Well,
Be back later on, if that's okay.
Let's pop out of here for a bit. Now, I am sort of a little bit tempted to call the police chief, maybe, because I'm not entirely sure where we need to go. Ghost Girl is not back. I can ask James about the prime candidate, I guess, but I don't think he would know anything.
A couple more questions, if that's okay.
No, I won't know.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
And yeah, I suppose we can walk around a bit. That has certainly happened to help before. Let's just take a quick peek behind the house. I think we've already found the only thing that's going to be here, you know. But you never know. We're working on it though. Let's get behind the pub. Anything? No. Is there gonna be something new here? No. Okay, I'll be back. I'm just gonna creep around in the woods a little bit, see if I find any more homeless people or muggers. No, not there. Maybe I find the ghost. Are the people gonna be on the other side of the lake? Yep, still people over there. I don't know what you're doing, but you enjoy that. That is certainly true. Yeah. Aha! What?
Pushing. Just keep pushing. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. You can push it all the way in, Tom, if you want to.
Yeah.
Excellent, Tom.
Excuse me. Would someone care to tell me exactly what's going on here?
Don't come any closer.
That man needs a doctor.
No, he doesn't.
I don't need a doctor. I'm fine. Go away.
What is this?
A test.
Of what?
What does it look like? It's a threshold test. A pain threshold test. I thought, you were supposed to be good at working things out. Inspector.
I'm gonna... Oh, jeez, I'm gonna
this would
punch
be
you.
for Atlas, would it? Kyle?
You disappear now.
It's not a good idea to talk to a police inspector like that.
Do you want me to make you?
It's okay, Tom. Mr. Jenks won't be bothering us anymore.
Don't make any rash commitments.
You really have no... you can't talk to a police inspector like that. He will end you. God damn it. He would call in a SWAT team and level the city.
You really should take more care of your things, Ryan. Is your keys, Kyle?
My keys now?
No.
So that's threshold testing, is it? Sticking a skewer through your hand? I could just ask Ryan or Paul directly about this, but I think I'll bide my time. See what I can do with this key fob first.
Well, that might be true, Larian. But, you know, if Jenks were to disappear out here, I think the Scotland Yard would kind of roll up in here and be like, what? What happened to our police inspector that we sent? Okay, we have a fob. What can we do with the fob? What can we do with the fob? It's probably for a car. We know that Simon has a car that he lets his friends borrow. Let's take a look, shall we? There's a garage over there, but no. Where would the fob be for? Well, we know there is the garage, of course, but we already have that fob, I think. Yes, of course, I can blame it for another suicide. Oh, yes, a third suicide within the police commission was sent here to investigate committed suicide. Well, how strange. Let's go to Atlas. There is a car, that's true. I guess it can be for the car instead of the garage. That is certainly true. Let's go and actually try to use it on the Audi. Am I gonna find like a body in there? I hope so. Is that an Audi fob? Let's find out. No, I said let's find out. Ah, brand new car, thank you. He's gonna drive away. Or Paul is gonna come running out. Oh.
Bingo. Well, Ryan, what have you been up to? Be very interesting to see how he explains this one.
Huh. Well, that's £500 for me. Haha! An envelope containing a check for £500 in Kate was found in Ryan's car. Yes, yes indeed. I think we're gonna make another save here. Yes, to be sure. Alright, alright. Let's see what you have to say for yourself, Ryan. I mean, it could be midnight, you know? 11 PM, not midnight, midsummer. Doesn't get that dark, right? Kleptojanks, yes.
Few more questions, please.
You motherfucker, all of you. What is this?
Would you like to explain what this is, please,
Have you
Ryan?
been in my car?
£500 intended for Kate. It fell out of your car. At least I assume that's your car on the driveway at Brandon House.
I suppose so.
So why were you going to give Kate £500,
Yes,
Ryan?
why?
It was just a little incentive, that's all. Just a little incentive.
Not very little, Ryan. £500?
She was a very good student. We heard that she was leaving. We wanted to give her something.
But you didn't.
Well, obviously not.
Are you sure there wasn't any other reason you might want to give her this? Personal reason?
No!
Well, I'd like to keep hold of this for a little while, if you don't mind.
Well, don't consider it a bribe, will you, Inspector?
Little incentive for Kate. I heard Kate wanted to leave Atlas. No ulterior motive. Well, you did say this. No? Okay. Yes. Hmm. Little incentive. That is true. Thanks, Wilfrey. That is certainly true. That is certainly true. See here, it is. Where would that be? Here? Ah. Nice. Nice catch.
So, students aren't coerced or bribed in any way, except Kate.
Yes.
I'm not sure what you mean.
You said you were going to give Kate the £500 as an incentive. That's coercion, isn't it?
I really don't think you could call it coercion, Inspector. It was an incentive, that's all, a little encouragement.
So, how often do you use incentives?
Okay, incentive is probably the wrong word. The money was just to see how Kate would respond. It was part of her assessment.
Assessment?
We have to assess students as they progress. We don't use conventional methods like sitting an exam or anything like that. People pay for this course per session. We have to know if they're committed or not.
So you're assessing their progress and testing their commitment?
Yes, we are. We have to. This is a business, not a charity.
So Ryan's claiming the money was part of Kate's assessment. And did this assessment also involve threshold testing, I wonder? Or was the money for something else?
I'm pretty sure you said they would never test it. Your lies are now falling like a deck of cards, sir, or a house of cards. Students aren't tested. Well... Wait. Was it over here again? Yes.
Aha. Well, which one is it, Ryan? Do you test students or not?
Well, some of them, yes.
Including Kate.
Oh, he's gonna
Yes.
throw the glass.
Why was she being tested?
She was being tested because we wanted to see if she was good enough to become prime candidate, okay?
So Kate was in the running to be prime candidate.
He's losing
Yes.
it.
And did you ask Simon to test her?
Yes, I did. But I didn't ask him to do anything stupid. He knew it was against course rules.
How far did you ask him to push her?
I didn't ask him to push her. I asked him to test her. There's a huge difference.
Oh God! Oh.
If Simon decided to give her too much caffeine or morphine or whatever, that's his responsibility. So if he did anything wrong, it was his own responsibility. He did it with his own mind and his own hand.
Good
We
God,
had
man.
nothing to do with it.
Oh.
Midnight, and still no suspect, unless you count everyone I've interviewed. It's no surprise that Ryan wants to avoid any suggestion of being responsible for Kate's death, but I wonder if the man protests just a little too much.
He protests quite a bit. Holy crap! All right, this is definitely a save game situation here. Oh yes. Whew. Whew. All right, we're getting there. This is definitely the last hour. Are we gonna make a pause in the recording here?